What you making, DIYers? It's Walker with DIWHY.LIFE, and in this episode we are going to be talking about custom rubber stamps. I recently did a social media giveaway for my other YouTube channel, epicshot.me. It's a sports portrait little side business I got going on. And I did some vinyl stickers for SDFC, our local MLS team, and I gave them away online. Now that the giveaway is all done and I gotta start packing these things up and shipping them out to people, I had a couple rubber stamps made so that I could do some branding on the materials here. So I went to rubberstamps.net, went online, found a size that was about 1 by 2 inches, and uploaded a image of a QR code with my logo, kind of designed that, put it together and uploaded it up there. And for under $14, a couple days later, they sent me these. The cool thing about rubber stamps is you can stamp anything. You can keep these, handy, and you can do some guerrilla marketing and stamp them all over the place on light posts and signs and this and that. A little bit cheaper than stickers. And you can make a custom QR code for any kind of promotion you have going on. If you want to do a giveaway or some kind of % off promo, you can do a custom QR code that goes to some kind of promo on your website, and it leads people straight there. I just had this go to the homepage, and I use Bitly to make my QR codes. I have a Bitly account that I use to make all of my QR codes. All you got to do is put your URL that you want it to go to and then hit create QR code, and it makes the QR code. Now with the free account, it does add the Bitly watermark to the QR code, but in Adobe Illustrator, you can just bring it in as an SVG file. You can get rid of their logo and put whatever you want to in there. It's a nice free service and it works well. The other thing that's cool about Bitly is it tracks all of the traffic. If somebody scans the QR code, it shows up and it tells you like how many people have scanned it and what days they scanned it on. So if somebody does end up scanning the QR code from this marketing material that I put on here, then I'll be able to see it, which is kind of cool. They're brand new. I haven't even put any ink on these things that you can see. They're still pink. I hope they scan. I don't know. It's always kind of a iffy thing. I've got some black ink here, and I have some silver ink, which actually might be appropriate given the SDFC colors are blue and silver. Actually, they call it azul and chrome. So yeah. So I've got somebody's envelope here that I'm about to ship out, and I think I'm going to try and put it on the envelope for sure. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I might stick a stamp on the back of each of these stickers just to see if that works. All right, let's give it a shot with some black ink. So we'll go ahead and we'll just load it up with some ink. You don't want it to be too gooey or it's not going to register. Let's try it on the paper envelope first just to see if it works. I'm not going to press too hard. You want to make sure you get the orientation right. Actually, it was upside down. So we'll go ahead and center it. Stamp it on there. It moved around a little bit on me. And I think I put a little bit too much ink on it because it got a little mushy. But let's see if it scans. That's the real question. Actually, you can try yourself. I'll hold this up for a second. You get out your phone, try to scan it, see if it works. I'm going to try and scan it myself. Oh. Yes. Takes me to epicshot.me. It worked. Awesome. And if you're going from, something like black to silver, you don't want to cross-contaminate your inks. So you might want to get something like this as a cleaning pad. And you can just rub your stamp around on that. And it'll clean it off. Tap it with a cloth. Clean it off a little bit. And, all right, let's try. Oh, shoot. I just brushed that with my hand and jacked it all up somehow. So you got to be careful. The ink takes a bit to dry. All right, let's try the silver one. See what the silver one looks like. There's a silver one. Let's see if it scans. This one is not registering. Looks like that upper right corner is no good. So we'll set that one aside. Maybe the silver, let's try one more time because I'm hopeful. But maybe the silver just isn't enough contrast. All right, that was a pretty solid one. That one should probably scan. That one actually looks pretty good. You see that? It's pretty shiny. That one looks like it worked pretty well. Let's see if that one will scan. Yep, that one worked. So, you know, it's a little bit of a hit and miss with it. If you get a good, if you get the right amount of ink on the stamp and you get the right amount of pressure on the stamp as you're pressing down, get good even pressure, and you get a good transfer, the QR code works. If you press a little hard or don't press hard enough or put a little bit too much ink, then maybe it's not going to work. But it's kind of fun just to play around with it and see how it works. I made one for DIWHY.LIFE as well. You can see that one. These things only cost like $14. So they're pretty cheap to make. And you can make them real big too. I got one here that I made for Callie, a little over 4 inches. It's a nice big one. Oops, upside down. It's a nice big, it's like a nice big 4-inch stamp. So you can get a big stamp pad and doosh, 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 doosh. Nice big one. So they can come in all different sizes, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun doing all the stamps. And if you have business cards, maybe consider leaving a white spot on the business card, maybe or maybe just doing a single-sided business card, and that way you can do stamps on the back side. You know, it's cheaper to just do printing on one side and just leave the back blank. So you could do all of your promos and stuff on the back side with a rubber stamp. That's about all the time I have for this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And we'll catch you on the flip side.